Morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. We're getting set up for another stacked up day, loading chemical on the truck, loading water on the truck. I got home with about 100 gallons in the truck last night. So that's maybe about 100, 150 maybe. I go by each one of these bars, I'm counting as 100 gallons. So I do have roughly 550 capacity. Anyway, loading it up. Let's go get it done. All right, we're set up on our first project. Of course, this is a seasonal. So we're doing gutter cleaning and house washing here. And a pretty easy deal. Got my carbon fiber poles all set up on the blower, idling. It's a little cold this morning. It's gonna warm up as the day goes on. All I got is that top gutter there to run out with a long pole, and then we reduce it and run out all the low ones. Should take me about 10 minutes total. Already pulled all the way around to fire up to wash. All right, we're all set up on the next project. We got this very dirty Cape style house. Property drops off dramatically in the back. Light gray siding. Super filthy. Definitely been a couple years since it's been done. This guy called me while I was at the last project. And it just happens to be right down the road from my next appointment, so I'm slipping it in, which means I got to really hustle or I'm going to be late. I'm a little ahead of schedule, which is usually how I like to run it, just for this reason, so you can develop organically. See, I'm bringing myself all the way around here and back to the truck. There we go, 250. Let's wash. All right, this is the worst side. It got soaked twice. I'm over here on my first rinse right now. First and last rinse, I'm sure. And this looks an unbelievable transition. I guess I'm gonna stick with the 1.8 injector for a little while. Not waiting around to dwell is nice. And we have been here 35 minutes so far, and all I have left is to rinse this. So I'm only gonna be maybe 10 minutes late for my next appointment, which is reasonable. And then we'll be back ahead of schedule after that one because I booked longer than I need. All right, so that's a first. I show up at the client's house and she comes out and walks around with me. And the house is so clean that she's opting not to have me wash it this year. It's still so clean. That's good. I'm glad to see that. So we've adjusted our agreement with her to be only fall gutter cleaning. So you win some, you lose some. I was 10 minutes late for that appointment, and now, consequently, since I'm not doing the project, I'm like an hour and a half ahead of schedule. So we called the next client, and she's willing to have me come early. So that's what we're doing. All right, next project. We got an easy vinyl cape, only dirty on the north and back sides. We're already staged. I got the hose wrapped all the way around, starting over on that corner. Keeping up with water, no problem today. We still got about 450 gallons on the truck. Simple process. Let's do it. All right, we're always hitting vinyl railings, refreshing the deck and the railings is part of my house wash usually. Only takes a minute. All outdoor furniture there. Worst that'll happen is it gets cleaner. Furniture cleaning included. And what did that take me? Seriously, all of a minute? Oh yeah, this house came out crisp. That looks good, boy. Nice color contrast. So clean. All right, client just came out to pay me and is thrilled. And we talked about gutter cleaning. I can see a couple sticks in here. And she says the last guy was unreliable. and wants me to take care of it. So I gave her a price for gutter cleaning. We're coming back in the fall to do that. And then she's agreed to the seasonal agreement for 2024. So we're going to be doing house washing and gutter cleaning in the spring and gutter cleaning in the fall of 2024. So that worked out great. All right, now we got a previous client. I haven't been on this property for probably 3 years at least, I think. This might have been a first season project. I can't remember. But a pretty good sized house, really moldy in the front. This is the back, the sunny side. But my routine is to wrap all the way around. So I got 250 feet of line, pulling on the 1.8 injector with the M5. We start right here and work our way back around to the front. So everything's nice and easy to reel up. Top down. Oh no. It'll never work. Real dirty out front. Wind is picking up quite a bit today. I think we're gonna get some rain. Might call it quits after this job. I got a few other things I should be doing. All right, we put one more project in. Truck set up over there, all hooked up, hose all pulled out here. What's interesting, I think I'll be selling a roof wash on this client. I think I'm going to be back again next year because they said this scallop siding in here is actually vanilla color like the trim. And I would have thought it was gray, but apparently that's all mildew on there. If you can see up into the eave, it almost looks like there's white overspray from paint from the eave, but in fact that's the color it's supposed to be. And the rest of the scalloping that's gray is supposed to be vanilla color. So I'm going to try to get a couple good pictures here, and we're going to spray some SH up there and see what kind of change we can make. All right, so House Wash moved it, but then it kind of stopped. So I think I'm going to pull the X6 and hit it with a little bit hotter sauce and see what happens. All right, so I got the X6 pulled. I got some 6% on here that I've cycled through. I got these plants. I got the pressure washer. So as soon as I shoot this up there, I'm gonna get the pressure washer, start fan rinsing all this vegetation. But let's see what kind of transition we're gonna get. I would have to think this is gonna make a difference. A 1% house wash made a difference. We can let that hang out for a minute or two. All right, and let's start rinsing. All right, this came out fantastic. I hit it with 6% twice, let it hang out for a good long time, and did not rinse it very well. I made sure I got the glass all rinsed very, very well. I tried to leave as much on there as I could. I rinsed the white soffits and the trim work, but I tried to leave some 6% on the scallops, and it has improved and improved and improved. Fantastic. Client's thrilled. Looks like I'm gonna get to come back here every year. She said if I can get that off, she's gonna hire me every single season. So I'm guessing we're gonna be back. Tried to upsell some roof. She thinks she needs a new roof. I'm gonna continue to push. I'm done. You guys have a good night. It is 3:40.